raining in Southern California. In January, this isn't too common. Stuck behind a Royal paper car right now. Truck. Pretty tired. Wasn't able to sleep. So what's today's subject? I have no idea. I just know usually I turn on the radio, listen to a bunch of talk shows that should usually be playing music, but some type of talk show talking about random entertainment news, which I'm not too interested in. This weekend was a pretty okay weekend. What do married couples with children do on weekends? They do chores. So I had the fun job of cleaning my house and then sleeping. Now it's back to Monday. Every time it hits Monday, I'm already thinking about Friday. Tuesday, I'm thinking about Friday. Wednesday, I'm thinking about Friday. Oh, there's the traffic. No traffic takes me 20 minutes to get to work. It's about a 20-mile commute, but with traffic, it could take anywhere from 35 to 50 minutes of driving. Don't know why there's traffic on this section other than people changing lanes at the last minute. So I'll do what I did last time and try to count how many people are on their cell phones. Texting. It's usually youngsters, but sometimes we get some middle-aged and older gentlemen using the phones. I also like to count how many people cut me off. So what will a mathematician do on a Monday? Probably test math problems. And after I'm done testing math problems, we'll be testing something else. Besides cleaning up the house, I also went to Winterfest OC, Orange County. It's at the OC Fairgrounds. It wasn't too bad. I guess I could, I already posted on my YouTube blog, so regular admission price was about $21, $22. But we stayed there about 2-3 hours, so I'm not sure if you want to spend regular price. They have a lot of internet deals where you can prepay, or packages. If you're a family of 4, you can buy a group of tickets together. Usually the Orange County Fair is kind of big. Winterfest seemed much smaller, but maybe it was because we went in the afternoon. I'm sure it's more of a nighttime event. If you do it in the evening, I would suggest doing the 2-ticket train ride. You can see the little Santa lights and whatnot. So that might be enjoyable. We didn't try too much food. It's Winterfest is the same type of carnival fare food usually get. So turkey legs, ribs, deep fried food. So I'd recommend going at least once. Some things that they had there were they had ice skating, which we don't have too much of over here in California. Ice was melting pretty easily. Maybe feels today really cold. Really cold for us is like high 60s during the day, or mid 60s. So they had a lot of kids activities like bounce houses, slides. That stuff was free. Mazes. Winterfest OC is in the OC Fairgrounds, so the day we went, they had the swap meet. So afterwards, we checked out the swap meet. By 3 to 4, most of the swap meet stuff was closing down, but still good to get some exercise. Light exercise, that is. So why am I posting a video log like this? Just, well, I can. YouTube lets me, so thought I'd post something really, really boring. But I'm thinking it's a little better than some of the stuff you see on TV these days. So this is what traffic is like in the morning, and usually I haven't got cut off by a bunch of people yet. Car in front of me is has a annual Disney Pass sticker on its right next to its license plate. I still have my annual Disney Pass. Cost around $430 with a bunch of blackout dates, and my wife had the regular Disney Pass, which was about $600 something. So in total, it cost us $1,000 for a year of Disney. I have to say that I wouldn't recommend going to Disneyland right now because it's just so darn crowded. The time of the year that's the least busiest, according to a cast member I talked to, is I think during September, fall, when everyone's gone back to school, because all the summer school people are gone, and so it's not supposed to be crowded, but I think now it's super crowded regardless any day because everyone wants to go to Disneyland. I'm not sure why. It's probably some kind of princess thingy. So I've already established how expensive annual tickets are. General admission tickets are really expensive. At least $100 for both parks. You might be able to get into one park for a high 90s. Still though, I think I'm gonna create a video log on suggestions of other things you could do instead of go to Disneyland. I'm not a big proponent of spending time in lines, So just driving and getting into the park will probably take you an hour. Well, it takes me like 20 something minutes to get to the park. Then another 10 minutes to park my car. Another 10 minutes to get onto the tram and get into the park. Then another 10-15 minutes to walk into the park. So really, you spend at least almost an hour to 2 hours just spending time getting into the park and then getting back home. So I don't know about you, but I kind of value my time. Even just 30 minutes, I feel like I want to do it enjoying doing something versus just waiting in line. Now, this doesn't even include the time you're waiting in line for a ride, when the ride could break down on you. As an annual pass member, I've seen how many times a ride is broken down while just waiting. You know, it's just not cool to be waiting in line for 30-40 minutes and then someone tells you, oh, the line's broken down, you can stay or you can leave. We don't know what's going to happen. And usually I'll stay, but a lot of people will leave and they don't get anything out of it. Like not even a ticket that says, here's a fast pass for the next ride you ride on. So just, if you value your time, I would suggest going to just go to the parks, a regular park, because there's just anywhere in Disneyland you have to wait. You know, like the last time I went just to buy food, it took me hours because the restaurants, you have to make appointments to go to in a restaurant, and then even if you make an appointment, you still have to wait. That's my personal experience, having made a few appointments at restaurants. And so when I've got in just as a non-wait list person, just going in there and stand by, I've had to wait a little bit longer, but at least I don't want to sign up for something where I could be charged a reservation fee. So, yep, they charge reservation fees if you don't keep your reservation. I've never heard of any restaurant doing that, except for Disneyland. Maybe it's a new thing. You can tell me if it is. So waiting in line for a ride, waiting in line for food. So the last time I went, it still took me 20-30 minutes to get food for lunch, and it was just a regular food stand that sold shish kebabs or skewers or something. It's one of the jungle places. Is this guy gonna go? I don't know. I still can just imagine waiting for the tram. It's crowded and having to wait maybe 3-4 times for an empty tram. I don't know, it's just really stressful. I mean, you go to the movies. Movies will cost you $20. It'll be 2 hours, whereas going to Disneyland, I have to pay $20 for parking, and then how much does the food cost there? A churro costs almost $5. Pretzel costs probably $5. I mean, it's sort of like going to a baseball or football event, some sporting event. I don't know. I'm not super rich, just middle class, so every little thing adds up. Thought Disneyland was for the little people, but seems kind of corporate the way they have their prices. I think recently they had a power outage and they wouldn't offer refunds. Instead, they said they'd believe, look at a case-by-case investigation or something like that. So if you're gonna buy these tickets, I might suggest using your credit card so you can do a chargeback if something bad like this happens. Disney is not known to give any refunds. If I can think of any alternatives to going to Disneyland besides going to the movies or going to your local parks, because there's a lot of parks in in California there's a lot of parks you can choose from. You have different rides or different little playgrounds you can choose from. Another thing you could do is you could go hiking. Instead of looking at something that's manufactured, you could look at nature's beauty, go on a hike in our natural parks. You won't have to deal with long lines, unless it's Yosemite or a really, really big national park. Traffic was unusually pretty good today. Not sure if it was because of the rain. Kind of hoping it'll rain a little bit more because I need a car wash. So I can't wait till it's Friday. It's kind of unsafe driving in this car. Check the tread on my Century tires that I got from America's Tires. It's already been almost 25,000 miles and the tread is worn down to the marker almost. So I need some new tires. So sort of got cut off just now. Try to pass the semi right over here. Head on over. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, see you again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Over and out.